Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel for yet another unboxing video. So you guys already know what's in store for today, so why don't we just get this video started. Alright everybody, so we are here with today's unboxing video, and this is a very special one today because not only are we going to be unboxing a new collaborated character from the DC universe from Smart Doll, but this is also not my Smart Doll. So let me explain. I have always been vocal on a lot of my videos that I really wanted to get Batgirl. I already have Supergirl, so why not get a Batgirl, right? Well, the problem is money, right? I can't afford to buy every single doll I have my heart set onto. So I was really beset by the fact that I had to make some hard cuts, and I just decided that one of those cuts will have to be Batgirl. So I've decided that I am not going to purchase her, and I'm really kicking myself in the butt for not purchasing her, but in the end, for me financially, it was a wise choice. I have so many dolls already, and I just couldn't afford another anime collaborated character, especially a DC one, because they do run up a little high. So in lieu of that, though, a very good friend of mine and a viewer of my channel, Batman Jackson, has donated her Batgirl to me to do an unboxing video. So Supergirl is here because obviously she's really excited to have her best friend Babs around, but, you know, albeit temporarily. But I have the box right here. As you can see, Batgirl, or Babs, aka Batgirl, is here at my house in this box, and I will be doing an unboxing video on behalf of Batman Jackson. So why don't we get started with the unboxing? So before I actually do that, let me say one more thing. I'm trying out a new setup for my unboxing videos. As you guys can see, there is a frame and a title on the top of the screen there, as well as my information on the, oh, I guess it's reversed on the bottom here. My information is on the bottom here, just in case you guys wanted to know if you're a new viewer or anything like that. So I am using two brand new cameras also to videotape this, and they're auto-focusing cameras, and I haven't figured out a way to make it non-white balance. So they do automatically white balance to make the picture clearer, but it also makes things a little weird sometimes as I've been testing it out, and there's just no way around it. So if the picture does get a little like dark or whatever, I do apologize. I am testing out a new setup, so hopefully Batman Jackson, you're not too upset by me using your unboxing as like a new platform of me doing unboxing videos. So let's get started with the video, right? Because I don't have enough space, Kara Danvers, aka Supergirl, is going to have a seat right next to me here on the bottom. She's gonna have to chill out for a little while, and she'll come back later while we do the unboxing. So here's the box. We do have Batgirl in here, so let's get started opening her. I'm going to turn on a new camera version, so you guys should be able to see on the bottom left of your screen. This is the box. It's coming out a little weird, and it is in a small format picture because I'm just opening it for now. We will change views a little later, so why don't we do that? So I'm very super excited to see her, even though technically she's not mine, but I am super excited to see this Batgirl. Especially, I'm really jealous considering the fact that Batgirl herself from Smart Doll has gotten a lot of, what should I say, like should I say like tender loving care, because, you know, the nature of Batman himself and Batgirl is all about, like, you know, like the costumes, the detective work, the utility about the Batarang. So they do have a lot of stuff, you know, they have a cowl, they have a cape and everything, and I just feel like in a way she must have been the better one to get instead of Supergirl, because Supergirl is just Supergirl with her outfit, her cape, right? But Batgirl just seems to get so much more stuff. So I'm a little jealous that she's getting like all these things. you know, to come with her that I really wanted. Like, you know, the utility belt, the mask, the extra gloves. I can't wait to see them when I open her up. So, oh, I think my blade just kind of broke on me. Oh no, there we go. I got it to close. I thought it broke. But let's see. We're gonna open this up. I just want to make sure there's no personal information just still on the inside. So I'm gonna open this up. You guys should be able to see it actually. And you know, just for the hell of it, let's switch screens so you guys can see a better view. There we go. So we do have this bag here. And let me say that the new bags from Smart Doll are way different than the older bags. Like, the older bags had, like, a glaze over them. These are more soft, like what I expect a canvas bag to really be. Like, the older versions had a glaze over the canvas bag, which was a little bit different. But let me just switch views real quick back to the main scene, right? So, as you can see here, I'm going to pull up the... you guys are not going to need to see this anymore, so hold on. So, I'm going to pull up the bag here. Keep calm, carry a Smart Doll, right? We're going to pull her out. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go, people. Alright, we're going to move the box. Let's get this box out of the way. So, we have keep calm, carry a Smart Doll. And this bag is like, I feel like it's so much better without the glaze. And here we go. As you can see from the opening, I know you guys have seen tons of unboxing videos, so you already know what it looks like from the inside. Yeah, so we're going to pull out all the different things. Here's the box of accessories. All her outfits, all her everything is going to be in there. And then the doll herself. There we go. Okay, we're going to put the bag off to the side. All right, Barbara Gordon is in the house. Oh my god, she is here. She is here and ready to go. Oh my goodness. So, let me just give you guys a quick look. We're going to switch again. Look. Oh, wait. Come on, focus. There you go. I think it's going to come out a little weird because I had to flip the camera around so you guys can see. But it's not... Yeah, because it's flipped. You guys aren't going to be able to read it, but you could see Batgirl. It's a little... it's a little, like, weird looking right now, but you guys can tell. So, man, she looks gorgeous. She looks absolutely gorgeous. So, let me see. We're going to go back. Ooh, she looks good. So, oh, one other caveat is that, you know, obviously, you know, Batman Jackson opened her up already, you know, because she wanted to make sure everything was fine, everything was safe inside before she shipped it off to me. But still, being able to open her up on her behalf is really cool. I've never done this before, opening dolls for other people, but Batman Jackson and I have known each other for quite some time now, so it's pretty cool. Oh my god! Oh my god, the green eyes on her is just, it just pops so well. And hold on, let me get her out. Let me get her out for you guys. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, she looks good. I should have bought a Batgirl. I should have just not listened to my conscience and try to be, you know, fiscally, you know, responsible. I should have not done that because, her face is just absolutely gorgeous. So you guys, as you can see her here, this is Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl, and she comes with the purple. So she has the purple underwear and bra, and this is new because, I mean, I haven't bought a new Smart Doll in quite some time. But this is new for me. I don't know if anyone else has gotten this, but she has the crossback on the bra now. And it's not like you simply just move this over. No, it was like actually stitched to be a crossback. It's not like you can just move this strap to the other side and it'll be like a regular one. So, and I actually like that. I actually think that looks really cool. But she is so cute. Look at her. Look at her. We're going to go in a close-up view. We're going to do the close-up view like I always do in my videos. We're going to do close-up. So let's do that right now. Let's change camera views. Okay. So here we go. It's going to look a little weird because you can see on my little screen on the bottom half, but I'm trying to fit her underneath the camera. So it's going to look a little strange. All right, you guys ready? Oh, look at her face. She looks so good. So good. I love it. I love her green eyes. Her green eyes look so great. So if you see also on the back of her head, it looks like it's part of the COS heads, which it doesn't make her... Like, I'm not really good with the heads, and I've said it so many times in all my videos. Like, the head codes, I am not really good at it. But I know the COS head has been used before. I just don't remember which characters use the COS head. But, if anything, her makeup is what makes her unique to the other girls, just like any other doll. So, hold on. I'm trying to get her to go in. So, look at this. Maybe the view is distracting. Let me change this because it's probably distracting you guys. Okay, so there we go. I got rid of myself. So let's get her on there. So first off, that's the face view looking straight ahead, right? So she looks good straight ahead. If we do the turning and we look at her left side, it doesn't look like the eyes kind of look in this direction. But if we do the turn to the right side, it looks like it tracks. So from the right side, she kind of looks at you better. Like looking off to the right. So this is her good side, or her good angle. Like people say in photography, somebody has a good side. So you have your dead on straight away. Like she looks good straight away anyways. Come on, focus. See, I told you this new camera is just really just not being nice to me. So there, she looks good. And then again, the left side of her face. Oh no, is that the left side of her? No, that's the right side of her face. So her right side of her face tracks. And she does kind of look to that side. So that'll be a good side for her to use. But on the left side of her face, the eyes don't seem to track as well towards the left. So I noticed that with a lot of different dolls. Some dolls favor the right or favor the left depending on, one, the make of the eyes, like how they made the eyes. But then two, also, it's also the placement. Like, so whoever placed the eyes into the head, that ever so slight angle that they place the eyes into the head, it kind of changes the way it looks. So she's very good on the right side of her face. Obviously looking straight, she looks good. And then the left side of her face, you know, you could see there, it doesn't really track as well. So that's Barbara Gordon in a nutshell. We are going to, let me turn this back on so you guys can see me. So we are going to put Babs off to the side for now and take a look at her outfits, right? So let me get the bag because I don't want to screw her up or anything. I'm going to put her back inside to the little bag for now, just to keep her safe. Because again, people, she's not mine. So I don't want to screw her up. I mean, it's one thing if I screw up my own doll, right? Like, I don't want to screw up somebody else's. Ugh. Okay, so here's the box. You guys can see it. Oh, it's coming up upside down too. Hold on. Let me see if I could change this for you guys real quick. Oh, this actually looks better. Okay, so there you go. You can actually see it. It says Smart Doll. And let's open up the box, right? So, inside the box. Ooh, look at all this stuff. It looks great. Oh my god, this is exciting. This is not even mine, but it's so exciting. So, we have the cowl. And we'll look at this in depth. I'm just taking them all out. So, you have the cowl. Oh, we got the gloves. The utility belt. The utility belt view. Come on. This is so cool. Alright. We got the boots. The yellow boots. These are fantastic looking. They kind of look like Timberlands. I feel like they look kind of like Timberlands. Oh, look. So you got the Danny Chu postcard. This is usually the instructions and the care thing that they have, but on the back, you got the Batgirl symbol. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Focus. Focus. Not focusing. It's being mean. All right. And you have her wig. Her beautiful red wig. Oh, and the uniform. The actual uniform. It looks so good. Okay. And the clickety stand. Clickety clickety. This is the new ones. Supergirl came with an orange one, which is weird. I kind of figured she'd come with blue or red, but she came with orange. And Batgirl came with black. Actually, I wouldn't mind it if Supergirl came with black too, but she came with orange. Actually, orange should have been better for Batgirl, maybe. But I don't know. Maybe a lot of people that bought Batgirl will be like, no, we want the black. Okay, all right. I'm not gonna argue with people. All right, so let's do this first, right? Because I kind of want to see. Let's do this. We have the utility belt. Oh, look at that. Look at that utility belt. It looks good. It feels good too. Like the leather on here that they used. I mean, it could be leather. It could be pleather. I don't know. But but this is awesome too. Like you could feel. So when you feel the utility packs right here, they actually feel like hard. They actually feel really hard, but I can't tell. I think they're plastic. They have to be plastic. I wanna say that there's some form of vinyl, but they're probably not. They're too hard. They're way too hard for that. They gotta be made out of plastic. Maybe 3D printed and sanded to make it real smooth, but this is awesome. This is so awesome. Look at that. Look at that utility belt. It looks so good. All right, and then this is the part that goes over the thigh on one side. So I'm gonna put that off to the side for right now. All right, what's next? Oh, the hands, right? Let's check out the extra hands that she comes with. So obviously she comes with her regular hands, but then these are the gloves. Oh, they're so soft too. Look at that, focus. Come on, focus camera. There you go. They look so good. It's trying to focus on my actual hands and not these hands that I want it to look at, which is a little bit depressing because I want you guys to see it. This is what happens when you're messing with new cameras. It looks so good though. Look at that. Oh, focus you. Boo. A little bit better? No? Still fuzzy. Still kind of fuzzy. Alright, well maybe this whole new setup that I'm doing is not worth it. But, we got the hands. Look at that. They look good. They look good, people. I'm excited. I'm really excited. This is really cool. I'm having more fun unboxing this than I did with Supergirl. Okay, so here's the moment of the hour. So a lot of people got those skulls when they did the chaos, but this is the cowl. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to turn it this way. This focus is a lot better. Look at that. That looks so good. It's so like clean. Well, I mean, it's clean. Like it's so like fresh looking. And you can see here, right, that they must have been two separate pieces at one point and then they kind of put them together. But I don't see any like seam lines like going down through the side of it though. Like there's no seam lines. Yeah, like going down the side of the helmet. It's only on the top right here. So I'm not really sure how that ended up being. But you can look on the inside. The ears are hollow. I don't know if you guys can see. But yeah, the ears are hollow in there. But this looks really good. This looks so good. Oh my god. I'm jealous. I'm jealous, Batman Jackson. I'm jealous. Okay, we're gonna put the let's put the cowl off to the side right now. For the time being, we're gonna put that off to the side. And let's check out the boots. Look at these boots. Sorry, if you guys can hear that, there's a train going by my house right now. Yeah, you probably heard that horn, didn't you? Let's see, we got the boots. Where are the strings, though? Oh, they're inside. Okay, so the strings for the boots are inside. These look good. Batman Jackson, I'm gonna lace these up for you, and if you want to relace them, that's fine. But I'll lace them up for you, so that obviously when I put it on Barbara, it'll look pretty good. So yeah, these are cool. I actually like these. These reminds me of like when I was a teenager and like Timberlands were in fashion. These are kind of like Tim's in a way, but with a heel. Like mine didn't have a heel, at least not like that. Like, so we're gonna put that off to the side. And now for the moment of the hour, the outfit. Dun dun dun. Oh gosh, this is so cool. Okay, let's move this off to the side. Oh gosh, this feels so good. It feels, well, to be fair, it feels the same material. It's the same denim material that is used on the Supergirl outfit. Exactly the same, just obviously a different color. Oh, the Bat logo though. Okay, let me turn it around for you guys. Look at the Bat logo. It feels so good too. Like it's like a nice, smooth, polished leather of a logo. Oh, it's so good. Alright, so you have the cape, which is, you can see here, it's got the little dabs. Let me see if I can move the camera so that this looks a little bit better for you guys. Hold on. Let's switch things up for you guys. Okay. So this should look a lot better to you guys. So, as you can see here, the really smooth, look at that. And then you have like the little buttons. So let's undo the buttons right now. I'm gonna undo this. Oh, this looks good. There we go. So you can see, oh my god, look at that. See, the Supergirl one was just a nice clean cut cape to go all the way around. But the Batgirl one, because it's supposed to represent bat wings, look at the cuts. Oh my god, just spreading it out like this, it looks like kind of like the bat symbol in a way. Like sort of. Like I know it's not exact, okay people, but it looks good, like, right? Then you have like, the part that snaps on. And then if you could see here, I don't know if you guys can read it. Let's see. Come on. Come on, focus. Focus? Don't focus on my hands. There you go. Look at that. DC, I don't know how to make it look better. Oh, there we go. DC Comics, people. Got their label on there. Alright, so that's the cape. You could see it from the back if you guys want to see it from the back. It still looks so good. I'm super impressed with how this came out. Oh, look at this. The zippers. Look at these zippers. And they work. They actually open. Is there like space to put things? There's like a small, yeah, it's like really small. Like you can't, yeah, you're not, it's not like you're gonna fit like let's say an SD card. Maybe a mini SD will fit in this. You could probably fit a mini SD, but who knows. Let's see, for the collar up here, it looks like there's a button. Oh, there's not a button. It's kind of, oh no, it is. But I feel weird about taking it off. Like it looks like you're not really supposed to remove it because the edges are. Oh, this is scary. Can you take it off? Because if you look here on the back, it does look like an actual button, but on the bottom half here, it looks like it's sewn together. Let me see. Can I move it? Maybe move it. No, I can't. I don't want to break it. Batman Jackson will kill me if I break this. But I'm gonna leave it on like that because, yeah, I don't know. Now, oh, pants fell out. Okay, so here are the pants. Let's cover the pants since it already fell out. So you got the pants. Very nice. Very nice. And then here's the hole. Here's the hole on the back of the pants so that you can put the stand through. And actually, that did not look appropriate. Let me not do that anymore. And then you have a zipper on the side. It's off to the side. It's actually not like directly in the back. Let's check the zipper. Oh, works pretty well. It's very smooth as you open it. Oh, it actually, can it go further? Oh no, it can't. Can't go further. But these pants are good. Now the top. Now we're going to take a look at this top right here. Looks good, people. It looks so good. Okay, now there's a zipper. Let's see how this zipper works. Okay, goes up, right about to there. Oh, and you can see the pockets. Look, you can't really put much in it. It's really just for looks. It's just nice, even though it's for looks. You can still open and close it. You can see the seams on the inside here. It's all seamed up. And it goes here. So I guess you kind of just put it over the bust. You kind of just put it over the bust and then just seal it up. That's kind of how it looks here. So that's cool. All right, so let's move back. So that's everything in a nutshell, going over Batgirl's accessory. She doesn't come with a batarang or anything like that. So before you guys are like, where's the batarang? Where is it? So let me get her back. Okay. So here's Barbara. We got her back. We're going to get her dressed. Whether or not I'm going to do a time lapse, I haven't decided yet as of the recording of this video. So I'm going to dress her up on video, and then I'll just decide if it's worth it doing a time lapse or just bring her back, in all her glory. So, yeah. Okay, everybody, we are back, and there is no time lapse. If I'm being brutally honest, there's several reasons why there's no time lapse. First, before I get into that, doesn't she look absolutely wonderful? She looks so gorgeous. The cowl looks so good on her. So, okay, going back why there's no time lapse. Okay, so those pants are pretty much the hardest pants I have ever had to put on a girl, ever. A doll, in general, ever. Like, these pants are like the hardest pants to put on. It's very hot right now because it's summertime. So the vinyl is pretty warmed up in my house because we try to save money by not making it too cold in the house. So we don't use the air conditioner as much as we probably should. I'm like sweating to death right now. But the vinyl was still very soft because it's very warm, right? So I was able to, manipulate it a little bit, and squeeze her legs through. But I tried to put on her pants with the feet on. That was a big mistake because I couldn't get it past a certain point. So I took the feet off. I should have known that beforehand, but I took the feet off. Then 2, because of my personal bias, like my own personal thing, I like having my dolls wear underwear underneath their clothing because normal people usually would wear underwear underneath their clothing, but because it's a doll, and I had this discussion before on my episode of Beyond the Doll, for dolls it doesn't really matter if they have underwear or not. But my own personal bias, I tried to put her on with her panties on, basically, and the pants would not go over the panties. Now I'm sure some of you out there will probably get a chance to do it, but because this is not my doll and she's on loan to me, I didn't want to pull the pants so hard to get over the panties because the pants would get caught in the panties. So like here are the panties right here. The pants would actually, like when I tried pulling it over the butt of the panties, it would drag the panties up instead of going inside to the point where like it was stretching out the panties that I thought maybe the panties would break. So those of you out there may be able to do it, but for today's episode and because it's not my doll and I don't want to damage her, I took her panties off. And it went on a little bit better, but it was still really hard. And even for other dolls, like just getting the Hiroshima jeans onto my dolls is pretty much a feat in itself, trying to get the jeans over the hips because they fit so snug. So this one is very compared to like the Hiroshima jeans, these jeans are very high-waisted, so they go really far up above the hip. And if you don't pull the jeans up far enough to go over the hip, then you won't be able to get to the support socket in the back, which is a problem that I have, because apparently I realized I didn't pull up the jeans even farther than they should have gone, because I had trouble getting the stand, the telescopic stand, into the support socket because the hole wasn't lined up. So these jeans or these pants were really, really difficult to put on because, one, getting it over the hips for the tight forming pants, and then getting it even further past the hips to make it line up with the support socket hole. Once you finally get it there, though, I mean, they look great. I mean, they fit so snug. I mean, look at the fitment. Like, so snug. Like, it's so snug. It looks so good. And I tested it too. You are still able to bend the knees the full 90-degree bend, no problems, as long as you get it all the way up above the hips where you're supposed to, where the support socket lines up with the hole. So just make sure you pull it up far enough. But be careful when you pull it because they do fit really, really snug. They're really tight. So be careful when you pull those jeans over the hips and go even further than that. So one, you don't tear the support socket hole while you're doing it, depending on how much force you use. And two, there's still a zipper there. So be really careful that the zipper doesn't tear the vinyl around the butt, the left side cheek, because that's where the zipper is located. That you don't scratch it up, and you're really careful like pulling it over there because it's really, really tight. The top wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I had to employ some acrobatics getting it on, but it really wasn't as bad. And yes, you don't unbutton that front button, or at least if you can, I was able to put it on without unbuttoning that front button. It was not a little difficult, but it was like, it would have been easier if I could unbutton that. Let's put it that way. But then again, maybe not, because it doesn't unbutton in the back, and that's really, really where you want it to unbutton. So basically what you have to do is you have to take off the hand joints, take off the head, obviously, and you're going to slip the arms in first and then put it over the neck and then pull it over the bust, and it works out fine. And once you get it on, it's not bad. You just zipper it up, no problem. Like, it's not as hard to put on the top as it was the jeans. The jeans was hard. And obviously the cape is not hard to put on. It's just the 4 little button snaps that are on the top here. The hands, and again, because it's very hot here today in the summer, the hands came off so easily. And putting on these combat gloves on, I've never owned the black or the orange. Is it the orange? No, the red, right? The black or the red combat gloves. I've never had them before. So I don't know how hard or soft they are, but these gloves are super squishy soft. So, and because it's warm out, it's very summery, I was able to slide the hands off and slide them on, no problem. But if it's wintertime, just remember you want to heat it up with a heat gun to warm those up before you even pull them out. Same thing when you're pulling out the arm joints or the feet joints. Make sure you warm them up before pulling them out so you don't have any issues like breaking the doll or anything like that. Again, it's summer, it's really hot today, and it's even hotter in my office. Like right now it's 87 degrees in my office because I have that door closed and my AC for some reason doesn't reach this office. So it's pretty hot. I think that's about it. Yeah, getting it on was super easy. Now the support socket, let me see if I can, let me change views here for you guys. So table view, here we go. So the support socket, let's go over that. We're going to flip her backwards and we're going to flip her over so you guys can see. And I really don't want to mess up her wig. But let me pull out this here. Okay. So you can see from the back. Oops. Trying to get her in the camera. Sorry, butt view. Okay. So let's move the thing a little bit better. Here we go. Nope. There we go. So you can see here, when you pull the zipper down all the way, it covers the support socket, right? So in order to get that, you have to either unzip it or you're going to flip it up, right? So you're going to flip it up so you can get it there. And then, hold on. Sorry, everything's backwards with this camera. So you can see the support socket. I still don't have it like fully exposed. You see how the top part is still kind of covered? So I have to kind of like pull at it to make it go up more so I can put the support socket in. So you really, really have to do your due diligence in pulling these jeans up to expose it. Because right now, only the bottom half is exposed and I will not be able to put in the support socket. And I could make my life easier by unzipping this so I can just see it better. But I figured I just flip it up and just sneak it in that way. But you can unzipper it. So let me unzipper it now just so you guys can see. Oh my goodness. Holding her like this without having her face plant onto the desk is a little difficult. So there we go. So I opened up the support, the zipper, and which way is it going? Here we go. And can you guys see? Here we go. And then see the support socket? It's just, it's barely visible. So you really have to pull at it to get it to go above where you need it to go. So we're going back here. I don't want to mess up her wig, so I'm going to do this very gently. Okay. So there she is again. Oh, her face kind of moved a little bit when she was upside down. Let's put this support socket back in. Come on, Barbara. Work with me, Barbara. Okay. So, yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the butt just to get the pants on or the jeans on or whatever. Now, one thing I do want to make a note of is that what's very different about Batgirl from Supergirl is this cape. It's so easy to put on because of these 4 buttons that put it on there. And I think that's one of the improvements Danny wanted to do from Supergirl's, because Supergirl's is actually attached to a bra that goes on her, and then you put the shirt over that, right? So that the cape can come out of the shirt, which is pretty much what it looks like. It's very comic book accurate that the cape kind of comes out of the shirt because it looks like it's tucked in into the back. So what they did is they actually attached these to the top of the shoulder. But the problem I'm seeing with that is that the way it clumps up is that you can't get this to really fold over, like to cover her. Like let's say you wanted to do a pose like this. It's a little bit harder to make it stay because of the way that the flaps on the side of her body, you see how it comes up here? It's very, very strong right here. Like it's not as malleable. So it's hard to like move it around without it folding like that. So that's the only thing. It's not a big deal. It's not a huge problem. It's only if you want to do that particular pose where like she's kind of covering herself with the cape or whatever. Like it really depends on how you want to pose your doll. But I mean, it's not such a big deal. It's just one of the little things that I figured probably happen. The utility belt is really cool. It goes on real easy, not a problem at all. The only problem I had was because I'm dumb and I tried to put the utility belt over the shirt, but it's actually supposed to tuck in underneath the shirt. Okay, so I had a hard time putting it on because I was trying to put it over the shirt. It's actually supposed to go underneath the shirt with the little accessory things just sticking out the side. So most of you, if you're watching this video before you do your Batgirl, or even if you opened your Batgirl before you do this video, you probably realized that same thing too as you were going along and dressing up your Barbara Gordon there, or your Batgirl really. Now, I have seen other unboxing videos, and I have seen people write it in forums and Facebook groups or whatever from people that have opened their dolls before I was actually able to unbox her. Because you got to remember, most people got her before me because it had to go to Batman Jackson's house first and then shipped over to me, because we don't live in the same state. We live like a good 8-hour drive away from each other. So it took a while for it to get here to me. So I had the benefit of the doubt of hearing from other people about this cowl. So I actually figured out a different way. Like most people tell you, be careful when putting on the cowl because it could scratch the face up. And they're absolutely right on that. If you put the cowl just straight on, it basically like puts the bottom half of the cowl and scrapes over the top of the face, right? But I figured something out. If you actually put it on a different way, so watch, I'm going to take out the cowl, right? No, I can't do it like, I have to get her closer to me. It's harder to do it when you're doing it on camera. It's so hard to do it because, you know, you're trying to get in frame, but I got to take it off. Hold on. There we go. No scratching the face. Okay. So this is actually a good point to show you guys what she looks like without the cowl. So there she is without the cowl. Now, you can, and you should, unfurl her hair here. Like, to spread it out, just put your fingers through it, comb through it so that her hair can, freely flow or whatever. But I elect not to do it because, again, this is not my doll, and I don't want to screw up the hair before it gets to Batman Jackson. So I'm going to leave it still coiled up, and I'll leave it up to Batman Jackson to do the hair the way she wants it. But as you can see, she still looks really good, even though the hair is behind her. Just picture her in a ponytail, really. It's like she's wearing a ponytail, whatever. And that looks good, right? So the way I figured out how to put on this mask without like harming her head is that the mask itself is also kind of squishy, right? You see, you can kind of, now you don't want to squish it so much because you will break the mask, but just enough to get it over her head. So this is what I figured out. If you put the mask on like this, and you just slide it over her face, it probably will scratch up her face up. But if you put the mask forward first, like if you put it forward on her face and then pull it back, just like you're putting on a wig, so you put it on forward and then you pull it back to the back of her head, you have less of a chance of scratching up her face up because her eyes are already lined up with the eye holes, and you're literally just pulling it over her head. Now, maybe Danny, wants you to do it that way. Maybe he doesn't want you to do it that way. I honestly have no idea. But that's the way that I figured out how to do it without, without scratching her face. Because I tried to do it the normal way where I just kind of like put it on like a normal helmet. You just kind of slide it right on. That didn't work out that good. Now, you could conversely start it from the back and just kind of pull it forward, but I didn't do it that way. So I'm going to show you. It's really hard to do it on camera though, because it's kind of like I can't see. So I'm going to try to do it sideways so you can kind of see it from the side. But if you line up her face there, right? And then you got to hold the wig too, because you got to hold the wig in place. So I'm going to try and hold on. Let me just try to like get it on right with her wig, because if you don't hold the hair back, the hair will like fall over her eyes and it will cover her eyes in the mask. So if you put it on face forward like this, just right over where it's supposed to be, and then just slide it down the back, boom. It's on her, and you don't scratch up the face up. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? You just put it in the front and then just pull it over the back. And when you're pulling it over to the back side of her head, you can squeeze the helmet just a little bit, just slightly, very slightly. Don't squeeze it hard because you will crack the helmet. Just do it very, very slightly, just enough to get it over the head and slide down. And then once it's in, it's in. It's actually harder to take off the helmet, without pulling off the wig along with it, because the wig will come with it. Like, if you don't hold the wig down while you're pulling off the helmet, the wig will come off the doll with the helmet, which is not such a big deal. I mean, you could always put the wig back on. I'm just saying that it will come off. So if you don't want to go through that and having to put the wig back on, hold the wig in place as you pull the helmet off. But one thing I do have to say about Batgirl's wig or Barbara Gordon's wig is that it goes on a lot easier. A lot of the smart dolls recently, the wigs are really tough to get on because they're very tight, so that this way they don't fall off so easily, right? I remember the original wigs from Mirai, Chitose, and Kizuna, they were very, very loose. And if you shake the doll around, it could actually fall off the doll. So some people use thumbtack or whatever to keep it on. So the newer dolls, Danny Chu made a lot tighter, so it was a lot harder to get the wigs on. But once you got them on, they were on. They were solid. One thing I noticed about Batgirl, I guess he made it a little bit looser, I'm assuming, because of the whole cowl thing of taking it on and off. It just made it easier to move around. But yeah, I mean, she looks She looks gorgeous. Look at no stand, right? She's standing on her own. I'm shaking the table. You can see her jiggling, right? I'm shaking the table. She's not falling, which is good, but just to be safe, I'm going to put this... I'm going to put the stand on just to be safe, guys. Okay. So, come on. Come on, Barbara. Look at the camera. Thank you. So, she is absolutely gorgeous. I wish I had the money to buy her and add her to my collection. I really wish I did. But whoever is able to get their hands on her, whoever purchased her, is really lucky. Because she is so beautiful. She's so gorgeous. And just like Supergirl, like, I was like, oh, Supergirl looks awesome as Kara, right? And when she goes to work at Catco, especially because she's based off of the TV series with Melissa Benoist, like, I always wanted to dress her up in, like, really fancy looking clothes, like J. Crew preppy type clothes, like Banana Republic-ish, because that's kind of like the look she was wearing, like a preppy style, like in the show. But she looks so good in her Supergirl outfit, I really didn't want to take her out. Same thing with Barbara Gordon. Like, Barbara Gordon has some style. Like, if you read the comic books, when she's not wearing the cape and cowl, she's very stylish. And I could imagine how gorgeous she would look in regular clothing. But she looks so good like this. I don't think I would, if I owned her, I would never take her out of the Batsuit. I would never take her out because she just looks so good. She looks so good. That... and the fact of taking her in and out of the Batsuit, it took me an hour. This is why I didn't do a time lapse. It took me an hour, about 25 minutes maybe, to get the jeans on. Like, it was hard. And maybe it took me a little long because I was trying to be very careful because, again, this is not my doll. I was trying to be very, very careful. If it was my own personal doll, I maybe would have been a little bit more rougher with her because I'm just like, get on. But again, this is not my doll, so I was taking things very slow and very safe so as to not break her. But she looks absolutely gorgeous. Anyone that's able to get their hands on her is going to be super happy with her, especially with this cowl. This cowl is awesome. This has never been done in Smart Doll history. No doll has ever had a helmet like this, like a cowl or anything. And this makes me super stoked. Danny Chu, make a motorcycle helmet. I would love to have a motorcycle helmet for my Smart Dolls. That would be so awesome if you made one. And now that you have this cowl, I could see it's totally doable. It's totally doable. You could do it. I know you could do it. But yeah, it'd be awesome. And then with that one-piece jumpsuit, like, attached to it, oh my god, it would look so good. But anyways, I digress. This is all about Batgirl today, people. This is all about Batgirl. So, Barbara Gordon, super awesome. Look at this cape. Dun, dun, dun. Like, you would have to... like, to have it go like this and just stay like this would be awesome, too. Like, if you could put, like, some kind of wire to hold it up or something. But she looks good. She looks so good. I do wish I could make it go. This is... how do I make it stay where it's like, doesn't flip over? There we go. There we go. She looks good. So let's bring out her friend. Oh, they are together. They are together. Oh, wait, Kara. Wait, Kara. Kara, look at the camera. Thank you. So, you have Kara Danvers, aka Supergirl, and her good friend, Batgirl Babs, Barbara Gordon. You guys can't even see me. Look at this. You guys can't even see me. They're taking up the whole camera. Hello. Hello, guys. Hello. Can you see me? Supergirl, Batgirl. Come on now. DC Comics collaboration from Smart Doll looks so good. They look so good. And actually, Babs looks a little bit taller. I think the heels on Babs' boots are a little bit taller. Oh, no. You know what it is? It's the cowl. It's the cowl that just makes her look a little bit taller, people. It's just the cowl. They're about the same height. But yeah, they look great, right? Right? I can't even get my face in here. Barbara Gordon, a.k.a. Batgirl, and Kara Danvers, a.k.a. Supergirl, both from Smart Doll, Danny Chu. They look absolutely amazing and gorgeous. Thank you, Batman Jackson, for loaning me your Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl. Thank you for loaning her to me so I could do this unboxing video. I'm super, super happy I had the privilege and the honor of doing this unboxing for you. I'm going to keep her for a little bit just to do some photo session shots for the two of them. Try to find like a good thumbnail that I could use, or at least a good Instagram pic with the two of them before I mail her back to you. But thank you everybody for watching today's unboxing video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the 2-camera setup was a little bit cooler. I kind of modeled it off of like a lot of people that build Gundams and stuff. I kind of made it like the same kind of thing. So let me know in the comment section down below if you think that this version of the unboxing video is good, or if you want me to go back to the old way that I used to do it. Just let me know what you guys think. And again, remember to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so that you get notified for all new and upcoming videos coming to my channel, as well as share the video if you like it that much enough to share it to everybody. But thank you again, everybody, for coming. And remember, DC Comics collaborations, we are getting another one. It could be Wonder Girl or Wonder Woman, or it could be Catwoman maybe. We don't know yet, but Danny Chu has been hinting a lot about Wonder Woman, so she could be the next one. So, thank you everybody for watching. Again, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next one.
To get by.